Hi friends! You guys want to say hello?
No.
No?
What's up?
Today we are going to go shooting at the gun range. And before we go shooting, we are going to cover a little bit of firearm safety. So, the first thing I want to do with firearm safety is put our phones away. Where's your phone? Huh? Phone, you don't dance phone. Let's put them up. See, that's why we put them up. Alright, so I think personally that putting our phones up while we're doing firearm safety helps us connect better as a family, and it helps us not have any technoference while handling the firearm. I don't want to have the phone buzzing in our pocket while we're trying to shoot downrange. You get distracted and point the muzzle somewhere. So it's to help us with what we are learning and what we are doing, to help us retain knowledge that we are receiving. And then also for me, while we're shooting, I don't want to have the phone in my pocket either when I'm trying to teach you guys and show you guys, and I don't want to be replying to a text and looking at my phone while you're off shooting. So it's best to put our phones away, pay attention to what we're doing, and that way we can focus on what we're shooting and what we're aiming at. So the first rule of firearm safety is, number one, treat every gun like it's loaded. Okay? So you gotta think, even if you know it's unloaded, you've gotta think that it's loaded and treat it like it's loaded. Okay, Ryder? That.
Yeah.
So you never want to handle them or play with them until you know they're clear. So what we're gonna do now, treat it like it's loaded, but we want to check and make sure they're clear. Do you remember how to check this one and make sure this is not loaded?
Oh wait, isn't it you pull that back and you can see the bullet?
Yeah, you can pull that back and see if there's a bullet on this one. You're gonna pull that back and check it. Okay, before we check to clear them, we gotta get into the other rules. So rule number 2 is never point the muzzle at anything you're not willing to destroy. Okay? So you never point the barrel or the muzzle at anything that you're not specifically shooting at. So when you're handling your firearm, you always want to keep it pointed down or up. You never want to point it at anything that you're not shooting at. I mean, even if there's livestock or cows or somebody's pet downrange. So you always want to be pointed down and hold it down and point it up. Never point the muzzle any direction, especially never at a person. Alright, now rule number 3 is never put your finger on the trigger until you are ready to fire. So you never put your finger on or near the trigger until you are lined up, ready to shoot, and then you can move your finger to the trigger. So in this case, you always want to have your finger, this is why it's a finger guard. You always hold your finger to the side until you are ready to shoot and pull the trigger.
Is that why?
That's when you're lined up.
It right there, so you can go like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, why is that part right there?
That's just to hang a
Strong.
So that's why the finger guard's there, and then the finger guard's here also, so you never bump it. You know, and you don't want it going off ever. Okay. Now rule number 4 when shooting is always know what's beyond your target. Okay? Because you gotta know what's back there, what's behind there. You don't know if there's somebody hunting, you don't know if there's somebody hiking, and you don't know if there's any livestock. So you always want to know where you're shooting, what you're shooting at, and how you're shooting. Okay? So what's rule number 1?
Rule number 1, it was to shoot. Wasn't it to check if your gun is loaded?
Always treat it like it's loaded.
Oh yeah, always treat it, yeah.
Always treat it like it's loaded. Before we go shooting, remember, we're going to treat them like they're loaded. So before we load them up and take them out, let's check them and make sure they're clear.
Alright.
And now, as we check them, that goes into rule number 2. Never point the muzzle in any direction. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm just going to take it, point it like this, and the action's open. I can see that there is no bullet in there. Remember, while checking and making sure it's loaded, you never want to point it at yourself or another person. So just always kind of point it down. You always want to make sure your firearm is on safety. S stands for safety, F stands for fire, okay? Or if it's red, if it's a push button like these ones, red means it's ready to fire,
And then
black means it's safe, okay?
like this one.
So this one, yeah, let's check this one. How we're gonna check this one?
Pull that one.
Well, okay, never have your finger near the guard. So we wanna see right here, there's a notch that says safe and fire. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull that back. You're gonna check the action.
And
So you see that little hole right there?
Yeah,
Making
it's
sure there's no
now
hole in
done.
it. Okay, so we know that one's not loaded. Okay, Daxton, you wanna check this one?
Sure, should I? It's right here.
Action's clear. You don't wanna get 2 fingers in there.
Yeah, I don't see anything in that one.
Okay, is the safety?
Oh, safety is, yes, it is on.
Okay, and then we'll clear this one. Nothing in the chamber, no magazine, and we are on safety. Okay, what was rule number 2?
Rule number 2 was to never have a muzzle. Always put your muzzle up or down.
And never,
And never at
Livestock?
you or someone, animal.
nothing you're not ready to shoot.
Nothing, yeah.
Okay, what's your muzzle?
Your muzzle is this. So, no, like that.
Yeah,
This is your
this is the
muzzle.
muzzle.
That's your muzzle.
Where your projectile shoots out from, where you shoot out of, this is your muzzle. Okay, rule number 3.
Rule number 3.
Keep your finger off
Oh yeah. The trigger. Off the trigger.
till,
Till you're ready to fire.
you have it
exactly where you want it to be.
okay, Ryder, why don't you pick up this gun, not on the trigger. Yep. And then if you're gonna hold it down or up. Yep, it's easier to keep it up. Yep, finger not on the trigger. Now point it down. Yep, you never swing it by anybody. This is the best way to carry it, point it down. Okay? Good. Point it down. Oh, you just swung it right in front of your brother. That is the number 1 safety.
How would I do? Or so what I do?
Point it that way, there's nobody over there. See? Never do it at anybody. Because we're always treating it like it's loaded. So that's good to show right there. You never swing the muzzle towards anybody, okay? You got the target?
Yep.
Okay, we got the guns on it. Okay, another rule is the guns stay in a safe position while you guys go down range and set up the target, right? And now also look where we're shooting. Luckily we have family land. This is where we live. Nothing. Yeah, that looks good. Got the target set up out there. I can't see shit. See the kids. Always be safe when you take it down range. I gotta say, I'm a big advocate of if you take the curiosity of guns away from the kids with guns, take the curiosity away, they're a lot safer, handle them better. Back. That one's on the back. Right here. pull this one straight
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Pull it far. There you go. Yep. And then you know where the safety is. Why is your finger on the trigger when you're not ready to shoot?
yeah.
There you go. And then you gotta flip the safety.
Ooh, hit it.
You get it?
More down.
Saxon cleaning up the target. Did we hit it? Did we hit the target?
Oh yeah, a few times. You hit the middle one, Josh. Oh, but I guess you might afterwards.
How was it?
It was fun. Wait.
What did you guys learn?
Treat a gun. I used to treat it that way. Like the mags, whatever.
Magazines, yeah.
I used to do that stuff.
Ryder, what did you learn? Never point it up or down, or never point it where?
No, never point it like at.
Towards a person, huh? Yep. Okay, let's put that. Yep. Let's put the tailgate up.
Ready?
Okay, well, that was fun. Can you sit still?
Yes.
Why are you fidgeting so much?
I don't know.
Okay.